Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we check out a video titled, well, hold on. First of all, this was a recommended video, and in the recommendation, there was no name left in the recommendation. However, the person did state it is in German. It is an German police division image film. So yeah, we're gonna be checking that out right now. So it is coming from the Bundeskriminal AM Kriminalamt BKA. I think I butchered the hell out of that. I just suck. But it's German. I'm not German, so I can give myself a little bit of a, exempt. I can't even talk English anymore. Exemption. Oh, wow. Anyways, but yeah, the title of the video is actually Mobile Task Force of the Federal Criminal Police Office, BKA. So shout out to these guys. Obviously, when it comes to the cops, a lot of people, technically hate on the cops all over the world, hate on the cops. But, I will tell you this for free. A lot of things would be 10 times worse if there were no police, so it's always respect. Especially to cops that I've seen in Germany, like doing street works and so on and so forth, comparing them to the average American cop that is much more aggressive and a lot more easily to be intimidated, meaning that, American cops will easily think, oh, my life is in danger or so on and so forth, even when someone doesn't have a weapon, just because that person might be a little bit more irate or, a little bit more expressive because of their frustration, right? I've seen the German cops. I've checked out, I think a lot of you guys actually enjoy when I check out the police in Germany doing, like street stuff where the camera's behind them. And I've seen one where the guy was just totally being a dick to one of the cops, and, they treated him with so much respect, and, he was drunk and so on and so forth. And I think based on what I've seen, the German cops are way more chill compared to American cops. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's check out this video. Thank you for watching as usual. And yeah, if you have any recommendations, you can leave those in the comment section down below, or preferably click that link in the pinned comment section where you can recommend videos about Germany, and I'll check them out as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Let's check it out. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, that always gets me worried about children, Like, I do understand, because, like, European countries in general are much more safe compared to the United States. And predatorial behaviors, I'm not going to say is less, because technically you can never know whether someone has that unless you've actually observed that person. You don't need to commit a crime to be that person, if that makes any sense, right? You don't need to do something to actually be that person. You just need to think it or believe it inside, right? So I can't really use that term, but what I will say is I'd imagine that kidnapping and stuff like that, are way less in Germany compared to the United States. Hence why you guys feel more free to allow the child to roam around and, not have to hover over them as much. But, there's always that possibility, which, it really sucks, honestly, because, it's a child who is innocent, and it just doesn't make any sense. But it's, we're humans, and we're one big screw up, if that makes any sense. So yeah, but here you go. That's why we have, the police to handle that for us. She's furious now. Whew.
Wir haben eine veränderte Lage. Unser Verdächtiger hat ein Kind entführt.
Damn. Okay, we setting up.
Achtung, die Zielperson 1 kommt aus seinem Objekt, geht zu seinem Zielfahrzeug. Er öffnet die Tür. Er verschließt die Tür wieder und geht Richtung Süden weg. Für mich jetzt oder.
This is why you gotta respect the cops, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is why you gotta respect them. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. They might seem like trouble, you know, when we think about day-to-day life and we, you know, traffic speeding and shit like that. But when you really actually look beyond, you know, like your personal issues with cops and you dive deeper, you realize how important they are. Like, literally. He's a cop, isn't he? Man, I should have said it. I should have said it. I knew it. You know what I was gonna say? Man, why they got that homeless man right there, man? Come on, man. That's Germany, man. Ain't nobody on the streets, bro. I just knew it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have called it in. I should have called it. Oh man. I should have called it in, man. I already knew, but I was hesitant.
Den BKA und gehen zu einem Fahrzeug. Das ist ein goldener Mercedes. Für mich jetzt keine Sicht mehr.
Das Zielfahrzeug fährt los. Wir halten es technisch.
Wir müssen in den entscheidenden Momenten richtig handeln. Erfahrung und ständiges Training sind der Schlüssel zum Erfolg. Mit unseren Ingenieuren, modernster Technik und innovativen Ideen finden wir täglich Lösungen für unsere Aufgaben, auch unter Zeitdruck. Dafür arbeiten unsere Techniker und Observationskräfte Hand in Hand.
Yeah, that's pretty good, honestly.
Wir haben sie erstmal in unser Versteck gebracht. Kommen morgen Abend um 18 Uhr zur Kiesgrube. Mit dem Bus wie immer, okay?
That is so nice.
Wir sind Augen und Ohren der Strafverfolgung. Wir sind flexibel und anpassungsfähig. Wir sind unkonventionell und unsichtbar. Und wenn man uns sieht, sind wir entschlossen und schlagkräftig.
Zielfahrzeuge bewegen sich in Richtung Süden.
Zielperson 1 betritt jetzt eine Halle. Zielperson 1 kommt mit dem Kind aus der Halle und übergibt es an Zielperson 2. Das Kind sitzt jetzt hinten im Lieferwagen und kann nicht nach außen schauen.
Achtung, Sie erreichen unsere Baustelle. Alle auf Position.
It's over for you, buddy.
Polizei, keine Bewegung! Hinter die Scheibe!
Steht eins am Boden!
Lass uns die Welt durch!
Steht eins geschlossen!
Festgenommen, wir sind vom Bundeskriminalamt. Ich werde Ihnen jetzt Handfesseln anlegen, danach werden wir aufstehen.
Manchmal zählt, was man nicht sieht.
so
Wie das
beautiful.
Einsatzkommando. Bundeskriminalamt.
Yeah, this video, man, shines the brightest lights on the cops. Yeah, this is a very beautiful video. It shines the brightest lights on the cops, you know. Like I said before, you know, a lot of people hate on the police, you know, on a day-to-day basis. And I get in some instances where, you know, the day-to-day civilian can be annoyed by, you know, police. But at the end of the day, you know, when anything goes south, they're the ones that we have to turn to, you know. So it's only right that we understand that and show respect where it is actually due, you know. But this was a very beautiful video, very in-depth, you know what I mean, showing the different facets and the different areas of actually making a successful interception of a criminal organization or something of the sort like that. Because, you know, from the homeless guy who was literally just watching out, seeing who the guy met up with, so on and so forth, to the freaking woman who dropped off the, you know, microphone and the cigarette packet. Oh my goodness. It doesn't get much better than that, if you get what I'm saying, you know. So yeah, I have 100% respect for these guys, and I actually, you know, admire anyone who wants to be in this category of a cop, you know what I mean? Because this is not the normal 9-to-5 job, you know, you just be a police officer. Nah, this one is more, you know, difficult and a lot more risky, I guess, but it's very rewarding for the public, in my humble opinion. So I really enjoyed that. So shout out, oh, you didn't leave a name for the recommendation, but shout out to whomever recommended this video. It was a very good video, and thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in another video. I'm out of here. Peace.